Families are welcoming thousands of local sailors back at Naval Station Norfolk.
The Bataan Amphibious Ready Group is home after 9 months on deployment. And the USS Bataan just came into Norfolk, and 10 on your side's Anita Blanton is Pierce side.
And Anita, what's it like out there?
Well, it's great out here because some of those reunions are still taking place right here behind me. The bulk of the sailors have come off the ship by now, but you can see some families still waiting on their sailor to come off right now. As you mentioned, a very long overdue reunion that a lot of these families are having. 9-month deployment here for these sailors. They have been very busy. They were joined by the USS Mesa Verde. It'll come in a few piers over from where we are right now. A little bit later on, I think it's scheduled for 1:30 now, so it's a bit delayed from where we thought earlier today. And then also the Gunston Hull that'll make it to Little Creek this afternoon. And the 22nd Marine Expeditionary Unit that they brought back to Camp Lejeune was also with them throughout their deployment. They brought them back to Camp Lejeune earlier on this week. Now, always love to see the hugs and the kisses. Those hugs may be a little bit tighter though this time around because these men and women were involved in airstrikes against ISIS in Syria. They were also off the coast of Libya during unrest there, and they made 2 rescues out at sea while they were away. Very hard to hear for any family member who's waiting on them and waiting on word to find out whether their loved one is okay. And so some families got a jump start on the reunion and took part in what's called a Tiger Cruise program. I talked to one of the men who participated in that program about his experience today.
Well, we did. We met up at Norfolk, and then from Norfolk we went to North Carolina. From there, we came back during the 3 days of tour. So it was a lot of, ate their meals, went to spend some time with them, and drove from Texas. We came from Texas actually. It took us 22 hours from Texas to drive all the way here. It was all worth it to see my son, so it was great.
Pretty cool stuff. They got to see the whole Navy experience, everything that their son does day in and day out when he's on these ships. So coming up later on this evening, when I see you beginning with Wavy News 10 at 4, I'll let you hear more from the sailors, also their captain, and the families who have been here and the friends as well. But I also want you to hear a very special story of a woman who was so determined to get here today to see her grandson get off this ship. She was only given months to live, but she said she was going to see him today. For now, I'm Anita Blanton, 10 on your side.